I mean, right now I was frying me some fish, but whatever. This shit right here, this shit right here, I guess some of y'all might catch on to what I just said. This shit right here, I ain't even finished watching. I couldn't. It just hit me. I'm gonna call that nigga G. I mean, even even me, I was, a lot of us wondering like, what's Greg Abbott doing? These little buses, this is nothing. Cause like they said, them Texas border towns is, they getting like 10,000 a day. These little buses, they'll send them to New York, and then the Martha's Vineyard thing. But the now I see, I it's gonna be a minute, but just listen to this clown right here, Mayor Swagger.
In the next day or so, the city expects 15 more buses to arrive in New York City. In the last year, the city has provided shelter and care for more than 67,000 asylum seekers. Currently, the city is looking after more than 41,500 migrants. Last week alone, 4,200 came in on buses or planes, then 900 migrants in one day. The mayor visibly frustrated by the far greater economic impact than just the $4.3 billion estimated cost of housing and health care for asylum seekers.
We're the hotel capital, and it's a major economic engine for us. Almost 50% of those hotel rooms seekers that we're paying for. So instead of
See, that's not. Listen, okay, I stopped it too
money
fast.
is coming from people who are visiting us and spending, and I've been taken up by migrant asylum seekers that we're paying for. So instead of money is coming from people who are visiting us and spending.
You see how money? It's not that he been mayor for a minute. Did you see what I just said? Oh, plus I'm from New York. Yeah, I'm from. Matter of fact, the with Goodfellas, a lot of this shit, the real life shit that I wasn't even born yet, really, or whatever. That shit happened in my neighborhood. So I ain't even think about that till just now. The Latanza hit, the Guardia, all that shit. But yeah, so my folks know that when that movie came. Oh yeah, da 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 da. So I'm telling you, I didn't. It just hit me like, oh shit, that's no. He's talking. Like the Las Vegas. Remember the other movie with that piece of shit Robert De Niro? Because again, I can't watch his movies no more. Cause it's not just he's against Trump. He said nasty, just and that to me he's married to a black chick. All that shit, it's like you don't want black people to come up, and as a kid, I remember down I first moved down south. Well, not I like whatever. We moved down south. I stopped liking Spike Lee movies. But I guess by after School Days was good. I love School Days to this day. What was the other one? The other big one, School Days. I mean, not School Days, but the other one, and I back then I said it. I said he has a problem with white people, and I was on like 12, 13, 14. I don't know whatever which one it was. Do the right thing, yeah. I'm like, and then the Italians. But now we see that 360 degrees spear chucking. Watch, or look up YouTube quotes from "Do the Right Thing." Do the right thing, yeah. He still, Sal, why ain't no brother? I was like 13, so we all thought that shit was funny. I had just moved from New York. I didn't understand, and then so the rest of this movies is like, oh, this it was more than just they're the same white raids, mad at white folks, not the white raids like it. I just didn't like them no more. It just like School Days was my shit, and then obviously years later, fucking Cosby Show. What is it, Denise and yeah, Different World, and you got Whitley on there. But she was in school, and then the Gina from Martin and Pam, all that, I was, but yeah, they from my neighborhood. But I'm just saying. So My folks, oh, I'm talking way back when school first came out. They knew Tisha Campbell, all of them. They, you know, but my thing was I started seeing this pattern. But anyway, I'm getting off subject. My thing is now is now see these motherfuckers that elected fucking Eric Adams. They said like nigga, you better do something because he's their connection to Biden. I'm telling you, this is not me speculating. I got a gift. I was just in there frying me some fish. I'm telling you, this is the fucking truth.
Capital.
This nigga is in
And it's a
trouble.
major economic.
You know that movie where they show how they invented Las Vegas with a mob? Cause think about it, like when the migrants, that's why. Oh, cause that's what I'm saying. That's why. Cause even we were like, what is doing sending busloads of they call them migrants, whatever. They're I I IAs illegal, whatever, or whatever. It's like that's nothing compared to what the people in your Texas, governor. Yeah, like I said, now I call him G. Yeah, now I know. Yeah, now I know for real what's happening. What it was told. Ben said this. They had been told us. Trump and all of them. This is a sting. This is really a sting, like a mob movie. All of it, by all of them. So now, because the people on him, and he's so stupid, he don't know either. I'm telling you, he don't know. You heard? Well, whatever. Adams don't know. Biden don't know. None of them know. They're thinking, and his people, they got him elected. The hotel people. That's what it. Didn't we see this in the movie? Seriously, hotel New York City. Hotel and hospitality, that mob shit. Remember the Sopranos is sanitation. Yeah, we're in sanitation. But see, nobody's think about it. Now they gotta fill up because they filled up the what we call the no-tail motel. That hell, that's like just regular people, and it ain't gotta be a hoe or a prostitute, anything. It could just be a girl, y'all ain't got nowhere to go, but y'all got some money. So where y'all gonna go? As a matter of fact, these girls, she might be seriously a good girl. And that, yeah, that's that bringing spice back to a relationship. Y'all go to the no-tail motel, $100 or $80 a night. These hotels or what the Waldorf or Astoria, they having to fill up with migrants. Whatever, I hate that word, but yeah, exactly. They changed it from, IAs. You know what that means? The no exactly the it, think of some of them hotels in New York City. $1,200 a night, and they filled up. It's not just the room money, the other charges, room service, alcohol, this and that.
Came in on buses or planes, then 900 migrants in one day. The mayor visibly frustrated by the far greater economic impact than just the $4.3 billion estimated cost of housing and health care for asylum seekers.
We're the hotel capital. And it's a major
You
economic.
see how he's trying to sound, like he's just a good mayor, for prosperity. He's looking out for the. This is corruption deeper. This is I'm telling you, this is that. Like I said, I used to live up there. And my folks know the Lufthansa hit all that shit. They know that it was. See, everybody else was. Yeah, when I saw it, it was just the movie. I ain't learned till years later. Like, wait a minute, this is around the corner. I mean, I knew it was LaGuardia Airport, but that bar right there, that's a real this and that.
Engine for us.
That's what I'm
Almost
telling you. That
50% of those
everything
hotel
I've been
rooms
through.
have been
And
taken
that's
up by
what lets me
migrant
know
asylum
right
seekers.
now. This message right there, he's really getting pressured. You nigga, you gotta do something. Them Italian motherfuckers, they tell you like, nigga, you better do something. They finna Epstein this nigga. Him, they finna Epstein his ass.
That we're paying for.
Cause think about it, for where he's talking, see, he's trying to sound like taxpayer money. Think about it. The wall or whatever hotel, wall that this is $1,200 a night. The government only paying for them the EIAs, migrants, air quotes, probably to 150. It's now no-tail motel. Yeah, if you got a no-tail motel somewhere outside of New York or Brooklyn or whatever, and your rooms normally cost $100, and they filled it up with the migrants. That's why I said G. I call him G. Greg Abbott do it. That's why they sent it. They filled it up. And so yeah, that's cool. And at first these stupid motherfuckers, they probably like it's all good. Just put them in the such and such, the Quality Inn, and they happy to take $100 or $200. And matter of fact, they was happy. It probably was 300. They to them they getting over like a fat rat. They keep sending the migrants. Think about it. Now they gotta fill up hotels that cost $1,500 a night. New York City. And all they getting is $300. And they're not getting, room service. He's not saying that, but look, listen, read between the lines.
So instead of
Care for asylum
Instead of, yeah,
what
like
I'm
you
gonna
said,
tell
let me
you, I've
rewind.
been taken up by migrant asylum seekers.
You see how he
That we're
said?
paying
impact
He's
than
trying
just
to
the
make it sound
$4.3
like,
billion
well, we're paying
estimated cost
taxpayer.
of
Nope,
housing
they
and
didn't got
healthcare
at his
for asylum
ass.
seekers.
with a
They
hotel
finna
cap.
Epstein. They finna get rid of Eric Adams. they finna. He finna be wearing cement shoes.
And it's a major economic engine for us. Almost 50% of those hotel rooms
He made a deal with the
have been
devil.
taken up by migrant asylum seekers that we're paying for. So instead of monies coming from people who are visiting us and spending in our tourism and our Broadway plays, instead of them using those hotels, we're using those hotels.
The mayor says his plan is getting pushback, but most ideas take more than just talk.
He's trying to sound. He like, please. He's probably asking whatever Pixie 11. He called his connections. Please, y'all help. They finna kill me. You know, if you do any gangster shit, that bitch scared as hell. They finna kill me. Yo, dude, they like, hey, they killed. Remember, there was rumors that the mob killed JFK. They, they finna kill me. Yo, do something. Hey, just like Las Vegas. Remember, like I said, remember we all saw that Robert De Niro movie, how they made Las Vegas? Yeah, what's up in New York when I was little Atlantic City? They used to talk about when I was a kid, but all that shit, yeah, you fucking up their money, man. Shit, they don't care if you the mayor. You finna go bye bye. Y'all, please help me. That's what he said. That's I'm telling you. I bet some money on it. Anybody? I bet $50 on this shit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I bet $50. I'll pay up if I
Brooklyn city
lose.
leaders today called for the mayor to use his governing authority to rent space from landlords with vacant apartments and warehouses at market rate.
See what I'm saying? They try. Oh, like I said, I didn't watch this. See what they're trying to pressure, not the hotels. That's what they it's shit. No, they like, oh no, get these rooms from the, get them from the landlords. And nope, nope. They like, nigga, we elected you, Mayor Swagger. Where I get that from, he said that. That's why I get Mayor Swagger. He said that about a year ago or during his campaign. They're like,
Space from landlords with vacant apartments and warehouses at market rate to free up space in shelters. Currently, there are 80,000 New Yorkers living in city shelters, with two-thirds being families and children. While these leaders are not opposed to using elementary schools as shelters,
My kids are not going to school tomorrow. I have an eighth grader and a first grader.
some parents are
now where I get that this is a sting. I get that from comment sections, and I did. This was about a year and a half ago, and I didn't, want to believe it because it was in the comment section. But yeah, just like right down here, one of these comments, da da da. And I'm like, that could have been anybody, a Democrat, a troll, China, whatever kind. Well, I'm like, no, because that person, I frequent these channels, and I didn't see that person again. And he said, this is a sting, and da da da. And that was about 2.5 years, right after the, what's in that, this and that. Then, uh, there's a YouTuber. I watch her channel, and I also, seeing her comment section is a black chick, but again, she tries to be like one of them professionals. Da da da. She's coming up as a that whatever. I ain't giving her a shout out, but it's not no hate or nothing like that. But my point is, I saw in her comment section about 4 weeks ago when Trump got a had to turn himself in. And again, this is more like something I don't want to be just wishful thinking and believing like we're Democrats stupid. He said no. This is and that was it. And amongst all, because all you think about it, a whole comment section is going to be full of yeah he's racist, yeah he's finally, and it was most of them, yeah he's getting what he got. You had a few black people because she was a black woman. You had a few black women, leave them alone. This is all they're just looking for him. Witch hunt. It was some, but this one comment said, and I'm finna tell you what it said. This is just to get y'all used to seeing presidents arrested. And he said Obama. And this was about 5 weeks ago. So now I'm the first one I think that actually said it on YouTube. And he said because the people to get so Trump know what he's doing. And it's like, well, what about the Democrats who charged them? And it's like I don't know how convoluted, my hands how deep it goes, but now I'm starting this because it just hit me, like I said, with Greg Abbott, why he was sending all these people, and it wasn't that many compared to how many coming over the border. But now you see, they didn't filled up New York, and it's not, a busload is what, maybe 100 people. Now you see what the whole plan. I see it, and now it just hit me. Well, it just now, like, all the migrants anyway, air quotes. Even though I'm saying it, but it's and to me that's pretty fast. That is pretty fast. Uh, in biblical times, it's a lot of when I had to read about prophecies, it's like that shit sometimes it takes years, or sometimes the prophet don't even get to live to see his prophecy come true. And this shit is happening like in real time, days, weeks, months, sometimes years, all of it, how fast this is working. But you got to remember, Trump is at that level that yeah, it would work this fast. Yeah, that's what. Remember, I said. Didn't I say like not didn't I? I know for a fact about a week and a half ago, I said it don't affect me no more. The gang stalking stuff, and I know I've been arguing again, a couple of days ago, but it don't. The blowing horns, like right now, like a bump bump, all that. I said and I said that's impossible because the somebody trying to antagonize you, it don't affect me. I just said that. Oh, just hit me again. You saw another, you know, whatever work. You saw God work as I'm talking. He just like reminded me. Didn't I just tell you a week ago? This stuff is over. It don't bother me no more. They still like, well, we're poor. White guy don't live the poor and this and that. It's like that. You're in America. And this is the epicenter. You're not poor. You don't have what you want, and you're like, well, you get what you want. I put in a hell of a lot of effort, and not only that, like I said, I had to listen when I was a kid, and like I said, most of y'all, duh, you grew up in a better situation than I did. And you mad at me? I ain't. It don't matter if we're the same age. You might be younger, but you started way ahead of me. What saved me was all of the, I guess, well, nowadays, the whoopings, spankings, look, but y'all, you started off at this and that. If it, like I said, when I used to tell the story, like I said, when I first moved here, about the, all this, in my day, when I was that little, I was in New York, Queens, and that's, more of a, like suburbs. It looked like this a little bit. I couldn't cross the street. Like I said, I used to remember sitting at the corner just like that, but it was a mailbox yelling for my friend. I guess I was about 4 or 5, but his mom would let him cross the street. I couldn't cross the street, so I had to, if I did, you getting tore up. But my point is, y'all, look at what I got, and y'all, technically, I don't complain and whine, but you started off way better than me. You know, it is what it is. That's why I had no sympathy. You know, not because of that. Like I think I'm better or tougher, which I am, but that's why I'm trying to help you because I am better. I'm trying to tell you this, and really, I want you to help your kids so they don't grow. And really, like what I'm telling you, it's over. So all this, you got little kids, a 3-year old, 4-year old right now. You need to be training them right now because they're not gonna be. Nobody's gonna entertain all that spoiled shit in the next couple of years. Which I can tell you, it's over. I ain't saying abuse your kids. Like I said, if you honest like me and you're an adult, yeah, we know shit. You just, I can't think of one time I got a whooping and it was for no reason. That's the point. Uh, that's what we're trying to tell you though. Ain't nobody suffering. Y'all little spoiled ass brats and y'all spoiled ass grown ups in y'all 20s and 30s. Y'all some spoiled ass grown ups. We get people getting really tired of y'all. Had it up to here. But anyway, I just wanted to say that about uh the the Eric Adams, the mayor, and his little dilemma with the mob bosses, the mob bosses.
Some parents are furious at the idea.
You guys don't know who's a rapist, who's a murderer, who,
Now
whatever.
this is the same thing, but he's trying to act like he's worried about the parents who are mad because they're talking about housing migrants at school. That nigga don't give a fuck about that. The Democrats, they don't care about the parents. They care about them hotel. Yeah, that's who. Yeah, the Atlantic City. Think about it. Atlantic City, right across the fucking. So you staying in New York City and Manhattan, all that shit is fucked right now. They finna chop Eric head off. He finna be headless, off with his head, off with his head. I say.
You don't know the circumstances of these people.
So providing solutions and alternatives to the mayor, saying, hey, we're ready to step up. We're ready to take 70 people in this building, so that maybe we relieve your.
Yeah, I think he had them say that because these motherfuckers finna get rid of his ass. Like they don't give a damn about none of that shit. But you filling up that he got no choice.
School from having to
Like, can't you talk to Biden or Kamala or something? Or like, nope.
take on the migrants.
A number of parents say the protests will continue at 6 school gyms in Brooklyn being used as current shelters. I started Bright Star Care.
That nigga scared. But anyway, I'm out of here.